57? I'm going to recite Hebrews chapter 11. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. For by it the elders obtained a good report. Through faith we understand that the worlds were framed by the word of God, so that things which are seen were not made of things which do appear. Through faith Abel offered a more excellent sacrifice than Cain, by which he obtained witness that he was righteous, God testifying for his gifts, and by it he being dead yet speaketh. Through faith Enoch was translated, that he should not see death, and was not found, because God had translated him. For before his translation he had this testimony, that he pleased God. But without faith it is impossible to please God, for he that cometh to God must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them who diligently seek him. Through faith Noah, being warned of God of things not seen as yet, moved with fear, prepared an ark for the savings of his house, and by the which he condemned the world and became the heir of righteousness, which is by faith. Through faith Abraham, when called to go out into a place which he should receive for inheritance, went out, not knowing whither he went. Through faith he sojourned through the land of promise, as in a strange country, dwelling in tabernacles, Isaac and Jacob the heirs with him of the same promise. For he looked for a city which hath foundations, and its builder and maker was God. Through faith Sarah also herself received strength to conceive seed, and was delivered of a child when she was past age, for she judged him faithful who had promised. Therefore sprang there even of one, and him as good as dead, as many as the stars in the sky in multitude, and the sand which is by the seashore innumerable. These all died in faith, not having received the promises, but having seen them afar off, and were persuaded of them, and embraced them, and confessed that they were strangers and pilgrims upon this earth. For those who say such things declare plainly that they seek a country. And truly, if they had been mindful of that country from whence they came out, they might have had opportunity to have returned. But now they seek a better country, a heavenly one, where God is not ashamed to be called their God, and for them he hath prepared a city. Through faith Abraham, when tried, offered up Isaac, through whom he had received the promises, of whom it was said that through Isaac shall thy seed be called, accounting that God would be able to raise him up, even from the dead, from whence he once received him in figure. Through faith Isaac blessed Jacob and Esau concerning these things. Through faith Jacob, when he died, blessed both the sons of Joseph, and worshipped, leaning upon the top of his staff. Through faith Joseph, when he was dying, made mention of the departing of the children of Israel, and gave commandment concerning his bones. Through faith Moses, when he was born, was hidden 3 months of his parents, for they saw that he was a proper child, and were not afraid of the king's commandments. Through faith Moses, when he was come to years, refused to be called the son of Pharaoh's daughter, choosing rather to suffer affliction with God's people than to enjoy the pleasures of sin for a season, esteeming the reproach of Christ's greater riches, for he had respect unto the recompense of the reward. By faith he forsook Egypt, not fearing the wrath of the king, for he endured in seeing him who is invisible. Through faith he kept the Passover and the sprinkling of blood, lest he that destroyed the firstborn should touch them. Through faith they crossed the Red Sea as by dry land, which the Egyptians, as saying to do, were drowned. Through faith the walls of Jericho fell down after being compassed for about 7 days. Through faith the harlot Rahab perished not with those who believed not when she received the spies of peace. And what more shall I say? For the time would fail me to tell about Gideon, and of Jephthah, and of Barak, and of Samson, David also, and of Samuel, and of the prophets, who through faith subdued kingdoms, wrought righteousness, obtained promises, stopped the mouths of lions, quenched the violence of fire, escaped the edge of the sword, out of weakness became strong, waxed violent in fight, turned to flight the armies of the aliens. Women received their dead raised back to life, and others were tortured, not having accepted deliverance, that they might obtain a better resurrection. And they had trials of cruel mockings and scourgings, yea moreover of bonds and imprisonments, of whom the world was not worthy. They wandered through deserts and caves and mountains and dens of the earth, and they were stoned, they were sawn asunder, were slain by the sword, wandered about in sheepskins and goatskins, being destitute, afflicted, tormented. All these, having obtained a good report through faith, received not the promises. God having provided some better thing for us, that those without us should not be made perfect.
He that dwells in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadows of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress. My God, in Him will I trust. Surely He shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler and from the noisome pestilence. He shall cover thee with His feathers, and under His wings shalt thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler. Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, nor for the arrow that flieth by day, nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday. 8,000 shall fall on thy side, and 10,000 shall fall on thy right, but it shall not come nigh thee. It shall not come nigh thee. Only thine eyes shall behold and see the reward of the wicked. Thou hast made the Lord, which is my refuge, even the Most High thy habitation. Thou shalt no evil come before thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. He shall give his angels charge over thee, to keep thee in all thy ways. They shall bear thee up in their hands, lest thou dash thy foot against a stone. They shall tread upon the lion and adder, the young lion and dragon shall trample under feet. Because he has set his love upon me, therefore I will deliver him, and I will set him on high, because he has known my name. He shall call upon me, and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble, and I will deliver him, and I will honor him. With long life I will satisfy him, and I will shew him my salvation.
I saw some of the mothers and daddies looking in their Bibles. But they couldn't remember it. Could you tell them how old you are?
6, about 3, 7.
I was 12 when they said.
Thank you very much. Two A's come to mind. Amazing. And I'm ashamed. And I'm sure many of us feel ashamed with me. We'll have Brother Philip up here next week. I felt ashamed. You know, sometimes I see the children reciting their 12 memory verses, and I get challenged, and I say, next quarter I'm going to learn the 13. And I'm not going to lie, I struggle remembering one. And sometimes I write it out and I put it in front of me and I read it all the time. When you're young, your mind just takes in everything.